Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to the Everything Show, episode 510. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris Al. What's up, Chris?
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone had a good Christmas.
What's up, Daniel?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What's up, Ray?
Ho, 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 we're back.
What's up, Scott?
I feel sorry for anybody who has prom sex with her.
What?
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 I don't even know what he's talking about. All right.
That's
What's
from
up?
the Deadpool trailer.
I didn't get to see it. All right, so I just want to go over the numbers with Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It is currently estimated to have $813,451,329, not counting today. Okay. More than likely, it will be at $1 billion by Sunday. Wow.
And it has not opened in China yet.
It has not opened in China yet. And I do have to say, though, to my theater that's over here, shame on you for taking it out of 2 theaters and leaving it at 1. Because that's some crap right there, where you're forcing everybody to watch 3D and then you have only a couple for. I'm not happy about that. So I'm going to go to another theater tomorrow to see
I
it
had
again.
plans on doing that today, but my Eaton 6 wasn't going to be open until 4. So,
Right. So I'm definitely going to go see it a couple more times. Again, we heard on Disney, and again, want to go with spoiler territory, Chris, or no?
Are you talking about that Disney Infinity
Yes.
game? No, it's fake.
It's fake?
This is what happened, right? Angry Joe was playing Disney Infinity, right?
Okay.
And there's a part in the game at the end where you're fighting Rey, or you're fighting Kylo Ren as Rey, right? And the line that everyone thinks he's saying is, "Face me, cousin," right?
Right.
What happened was, about an hour later, Angry Joe came on his Twitter account and he was like, "Guys, I made a mistake. He's not saying face me, cousin. What happens is the line is just face me," and right when he said that, Joe threw like a barrel at him, and Kylo Ren yells, "Curses!" So he goes, "Face me, curses!" But people heard it as, "Face me, cousin."
Oh.
So now every outlet reported, they're like, Disney screwed up.
Wow.
She's Luke's daughter. They're cousins. And then today, everybody had to come out and they were like, "No, he's saying curses," because he says it again later.
Wow.
Because he gets hit with another object, and you hear him go, "Curses!" And then...
Wow.
That is messed up.
ooh.
So
Now,
it was a total...
Why Kylo Ren is yelling curses, I don't really know.
That's really stupid.
But, yeah.
All right, so it's not confirmed that Rey is Luke Skywalker's daughter.
No.
No. She's just more powerful than anybody.
Now, I'm referencing the Angry Joe
And I'm
one
more,
because that's...
and I'm more powerful than anyone.
Well, I just want to
Yeah.
say I still feel that she's Luke's daughter, but we'll have to wait and see.
But I just wanted to say, I was referencing Angry Joe because he was the first one I saw. I believe that there were other gamers who reported this too, and then had to like say, "Oh no, this is wrong."
So
We were
everybody
wrong."
had to retract the story.
Yeah.
Because Disney got pissed off. They're like, no. Wow. All right. Well, hey, that's fine in my book. I'm just happy we got a great movie. It's doing well.
It was awesome.
It was.
awesome. It was awesome.
I've got the links for both the green and red band trailer
Oh,
on
for Deadpool?
to Deadpool. So if you want to post it, yeah,
Yeah, Deadpool comes out on my birthday.
the 2nd.
Oh.
Well, no, it comes out. When does it come out? Doesn't it come out on the
12th.
12th? Yeah, that's my birthday.
The 12th. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Matrix Lord 212. Yes. Yes, it's coming out on my birthday, so I'll be seeing that on my birthday, obviously. So I didn't see it. So what did he do in the new trailer? It was really cool.
I'm not going to say a word. You just got to watch it to believe it.
Spoilers. So spoilers.
Spoilers. I don't want to say a thing because I watched it so far. I've seen it 3 times, 4 times.
That good? Okay.
Yes. I will
All
say
right.
this much. It starts off with him trying to climb through a cabbie's window
All right.
from the back seat.
Now, there was some news today about another Star Wars news. Did you see this, Chris?
What was it about Episode 8?
I think it was about Episode 9.
Oh.
What?
Well, there was also a story about Episode 8 today, too.
You want to do those stories? I'll give you a link of one of them.
Sure.
Okay. Guys, this may be spoiler territory. I'm not really sure. But
Well, good job. If it is, then Scott can do his hand thing again.
okay, so I didn't even read the article, guys, so Chris is going to take a look at it. All right. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing really crazy in this article. It just says that they were talking about how they think they're going to end 9, but there's nothing specific in it.
Well, from what I gather, right, it's going to end, then there's going to be a little break period, right? Like, say, a 5-year gap or something, and then they're going to do 10, 11, and 12. That's what they're going to do.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're planning to do, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, listen, if you have too much of a product,
You get burned out on it.
right, so the smart thing to do is, while you're on a high, and you do episode 9, you already had, I don't know how many anthologies, you pay billions of dollars for a reason, okay? You give it a break. 5-year break. I'm talking, maybe you'll have animated stuff here and there, and video games or whatever, but no movies and no TV show.
Well, they already said that they're not doing that.
They're not?
They said that they're going to make a Star Wars movie for the next 2 years into the near future, or into the future.
Past 9?
Yeah, I mean they didn't say that specifically, but they said we're making Star Wars movies.
Oh,
For
God.
a while.
Mm.
And I think, honestly, I think you're right. I think what they're going to do is they're going to take a break from the main series,
Right.
and in that time, we're going to get a bunch of shows, games, books, comic books, and anthology films.
Hey, you think we're gonna get a live action TV series?
I think we're going to get a live-action Netflix TV series, or a Netflix series.
So I'm going to predict that the next Star Wars movie after 9 is going to be in 2025. It's going to be episode 10.
Could be.
That's what I'm going to feel, because while we're taking a break, it could be a 2-year thing that they're filming it. So I'm thinking that will be episode 10.
Yeah, everything died down enough so that way
2025, 2027, and 2029. Episode 11 and episode 12. I think that's what it's going to be.
How many do you think there's going to be? There's going to be in the 20s episode, episode 20, do you think, or what?
They could technically keep going on, till whatever. They don't necessarily, I think it could go on indefinitely. I mean, look, you got to think of it in this term, right? People are like, how long could Star Wars possibly go on for, right? Friday the 13th's been going on since the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Who's been going on since the 60s.
Okay, Star Trek. I mean, that's a stupid question, because you basically have a continuation in this case. So,
And it's a whole galaxy.
Yeah.
Like the whole galaxy is the
And, like,
story.
you
So
get-
it's like,
I know, and I hope they don't.
what, Daniel?
I just hope that they don't reboot it after episode 12, because that's what I read somewhere, like on a comment or something. And I'm thinking, oh,
Well, listen,
God,
I'm
no.
sure that. I mean, the thing is, they don't have to reboot it.
Yeah.
They can just keep going.
I think we're eventually going to get a Knights of the Old Republic-esque story.
Oh, I think we can get
I think
super
that's coming
prequels
down the line.
backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're waiting until you get at least 10 out there, and then or 12 out there, and then they're going to do it.
Maybe.
Right.
It's one of these-
We'll just go.
everybody gets
Just
familiar
go.
with it, and then, okay, here's the Knights, and
Right. So
Just
again,
gotta wait and see.
that's what I think. 2025 will be episode 10. But we got a while for that, man. That's like, 10 years away.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
gotta tell you though, I'm excited for Rogue One. I think Rogue One's gonna be so different, but it's gonna be great. I
You think
really
so?
do. Yeah,
You think it's going to be really good?
I think it's gonna be something that we're all talking about with these series Star Wars movies.
So it'll be like a distraction
Yeah,
away from 8.
because think about this, right? That comes out December of next year. What is it? 5 months later,
Right. Then we got episode 8.
episode 8. So
Right.
it's really not that long of a wait when you really think about it.
No,
And
it's
do you
not.
think, guys, that we'll ever see it like we did before, like have a sequels before and then go back to it, like we've done, like 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. Do you
No,
think
no,
we'll
no,
ever see
no,
like
no,
that?
no, no. We're not gonna. They're not gonna do that right now.
I know, but do you think we'll see it again though?
Like we just talking about, the Knights of the Old Republic. Eventually, they're gonna go back for really back.
Hmm.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. They're gonna go that far back eventually.
You'd be surprised, Daniel. That's a story that people have been dying for.
Because
as a
there's
movie.
only Sith and Jedi.
There were people who would rather see that than episode 7, 8, and 9.
Right.
I'm not even joking. Like I'm not one of them. I don't really care for Knights of the Old Republic, but people are dying to see this story, and
Right.
I really don't know why. But
I mean, I would like to see something like that. The Sith and different. That would be cool to see. I mean, it would be cool to see in the break between episode 9 and 10. Just throw some of that stuff out there. That would be cool.
I forget which one of you guys were mentioning it. One of you guys were talking about a Magnificent Seven style.
oh, that was with Yoda. Yeah. Yeah.
I personally want to see a Darth Vader trilogy.
Oh,
And my idea for this is that if you remember Revenge of the Sith, the Yoda had sent a message for all the Jedi to stay away. So when Star Wars starts, there's no Jedi left but Ben Kenobi and Yoda. So I want to see that where Darth Vader goes after all the Jedi throughout the galaxy and wipes them all out.
But they're actually already doing that.
So I mean, I want it to be a trilogy.
They're already doing that, unfortunately.
They're
though.
going to do the Darth
No,
Vader
no,
trilogy.
it's happening now. On
Right.
Rebels. Rebels right now, what you just said, there's
I've
a
been
whole episode
wanting
about
that.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see that. So I guess we'll watch Rebels then. Wow. Okay. I've been wanting that for years.
Unfortunately, I really don't think we're going to be getting a lot of Vader stuff anymore
Rogue One?
because well, he might be in Rogue One, but the comic book is canon, and they're putting a whole bunch of stuff in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? Like him killing all the Jedi?
That,
whatever.
him hunting Luke, the Emperor trying to kill him. Yeah, it's heavy.
All right.
oh God.
We're not going to have Shadows of the Empire, are we?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Probably not.
Well, that's a comic book too.
Yeah, I know.
Or no,
Video game.
Shattered Empire.
That was a good game.
So, all right. What else do we have to talk about besides Star Wars? I'm sure there's other stuff.
Scott's doing something.
I heard that the Hulk and Bruce Banner are going to kind of merge consciousness in Thor, Ragnarok, where it's going to be you're going to start to see the intelligent Hulk. What do you guys think of that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Daniel, can you mute for a second? I'm sorry, dude.
All right.
Yeah, we're getting feedback. Okay.
Whoops.
Okay. So what else do we have? Okay. Besides that, what about Hateful Eight? Anybody going to see that?
If it's playing at my cinemas, I am.
Yeah. Are you interested in that, Chris?
Yeah, I like Quentin Tarantino, so I'll see it eventually.
Ray?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that there's going to wonder how it's going to plan out.
We also got some news about a Batman vs Superman end credits thing.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Do you guys see that?
news to me.
I haven't really cared to tell you
Yeah.
the truth.
All right. Well, Chris, I'm gonna give you the article. You could look quickly and tell me if it's anything
Sure.
good. And if it is, you can report it. And if it's
Yeah.
not, we'll just skip it.
Yeah, Chrissy's our test guinea pig.
Nah.
Mhm.
And did I just... Let's see what else we have.
All right, yeah, this is pretty interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
not to me because I'm already not going to see this movie, but
Oh.
yeah, that last trailer, I'm out. That was it for me. But this is pretty interesting though. It basically says the closing credits on Batman vs Superman will consist of a montage sequence reminiscent of what Zack Snyder did with the opening credits on Watchmen. The montage gave us the history of the Minutemen and set the tone of the world of Watchmen.
Oh, no. They're going to
Using
do that
this
with
tech-
Justice League?
Using this technique as a closing credits montage to set up the Justice League
Oh, God, no.
apparently
no.
is a stroke.
No,
apparently is
no.
a stroke of brilliance. That's what they're
Oh,
saying. It's a stroke
no.
of brilliance. It worked
No.
excuse me. It worked for the Minutemen and can work for Justice League.
Oh, God,
Using this
no.
technique,
Why?
Warner's avoids
They're gonna-
comparisons
They're
to
going to
Marvel
mess it up. Mhm.
in the event
Oh,
that they
God.
wanted to use a post-credit scene.
God, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, guess
gonna-
what?
What?
I just found another reason not to go see this movie.
Oh,
That.
God.
They're going to mess it up, ain't they?
Oh, it's over.
Let me tell you something, right? There's all these people defending this movie right now. These are the same people who either really like Man of Steel or really hate it. And I don't know why they think it's going to be any different. Because Batman's there? No.
I gotta say something. I've watched Batman since I was a kid, okay? I've watched all different incarnations. I've read the comic. I used to collect the comic, okay? I read Killing Joke and everything. Batman, and if we're going to say this according to the movies, right? Batman doesn't make mistakes where he wrongfully goes after anyone. So, right there, and I'm not saying he's perfect, but Batman does not go after people if he doesn't know if they're a villain or not. That's never happened, as far as I know. Anybody could correct me. Doesn't happen in the comic where he just... Let me tell you something. He's a millionaire billionaire, okay? He researches, he looks into, he investigates, he's a detective type of thing. He is not going to wrongfully attack anyone like Superman thinking he's a villain. The only time Batman's going to go after Superman is if Superman has like a red kryptonite thing where he starts attacking people and only Batman can stop him with kryptonite or something. But other than that, I was not for this, with this nonsense. If it was where he was possessed or something, okay. You know, or if Superman went after Batman thinking whatever, that's different. But again, to me, it's just the money. That's what it is. They want to make the money from this draw. And that's not true to the character of Batman that I feel. And I'm not like a massive Batman fan, but from what I've like seen of it, he doesn't do those things.
I think they're
Okay?
trying to set themselves up to fail with this post-credit thing.
Right. Like, you don't have Spider-Man kill people, which that's not what he does. Okay? And you don't have Batman, like, just go after people on a hunch or whatever. Or a guess. That's just not... Yeah.
I'm scared now.
So, I'm sorry. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. And I'm honestly, if they screw it up, this is what the board executives had feared. They didn't want Batman involved in the Justice League nonsense because they say that's the only thing that was making them money at the time. So if they screw it up, they're going to scrap everything. Okay, yeah, maybe they'll release the Wonder Woman movie and Suicide Squad, of course, but they'll scrap the whole universe and reboot the crap.
You want to know what
Honestly.
they'll do, though? Honestly,
What?
I don't even think they would do that.
Don't you?
This is why. This movie did it. It's done. This movie is going to make $1 billion+. If it fails, if it sucks, Warner's going to go, look at all this money we made.
Right. They're going
And they're going to go, all speed ahead.
full speed. Yeah.
Full speed ahead. You know, it's going to be like...
Coming up next.
Yeah.
This is the thing I don't understand here. You're making this movie, right? Why not try something creative, right? Where you have one of them win. Don't
They'll
have all
never-
these extra characters and Doomsday and all these people showing up. Have the movie be Batman and Superman fighting each other.
They would never have the balls to do that.
Because they're trying to create their own Avengers right now.
Let me tell you something. When
But you
Marvel
can still
fought-
do that, though, because one of them is going to win in Civil War.
Right. When Marvel fought DC in the comics, right? Marvel Comics won. Marvel had the balls, and DC they had the they won. Okay? I don't care. Marvel beat DC in the comics. Crossover event.
Mm.
Okay? DC, Batman vs. Superman, they would never have a winner. Never. Because then it would be their own. Look what Marvel's going through right now with the infighting. You'll really have infighting.
I mean, but they already had one of them win, though, in one of their most popular movies, though. They
What,
already
which one?
had Batman beat Superman, like, decisively. Like, not even like, oh, but he beat the hell out of Superman. Yeah, he had
In
hell
what movie? What are you talking about?
in The Dark Knight Returns. Literally, Batman's holding Superman by the
Oh,
throat.
in the
goes-
comic you're talking about.
and, no, there was a movie, too.
Yeah.
Anime, when he
Yeah.
goes, you're gonna
Oh, an
remember the
anime you're
face.
talking about.
He's going to say, you're going to remember the face of the man who beat you. And it was like, well,
So Batman beat Superman?
that's what this movie's loosely based off of, too.
Right. I'm saying movie-wise, they're not going to do it.
Well, I mean, like, they used the line from that Batman movie, from that
Right.
The Dark Knight Returns, to introduce that they were even making this movie in the first place.
Right.
They were like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, unfortunately, this is probably going to be the movie that's going to, only because it's out. I mean, here's the thing: how long do you think Star Wars is going to be #1 for?
Till Deadpool.
Do you think till Deadpool? That soon?
I think Deadpool's going to knock it off, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't need to be like Titanic for like 4 months, whatever.
No.
#1. Deadpool. So February 12th.
I'd say so.
That's good. Okay. All right. We'll see. 'Cause
I mean,
it's
I
not
could be
really out in
wrong.
well, it's not really out in January that I see.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh,
I mean, anybody?
I'm not
What's
saying
up?
and I even went back and looked some stuff up, and it's just like, meh.
Oh, wait a minute. Did that Paranormal Activity come out? The Ghost Dimension, or was that delayed?
That came out already.
That came out already?
Yeah.
No, it didn't. Did it really?
That was the last one.
It
I
came
think.
out. When did it come out?
I think it came out in October.
No. Did it really?
Yeah, I remember the commercial
No, it
for it.
didn't. It did? Wait, let me see
Yeah.
something. Oh my God.
by the way, do you guys think that even if this movie fails with Batman and Superman, they'll go on and make a second one?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay, so Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension, it made $78 million with a $10 million budget. Okay.
Mm.
That's the final chapter. All right. There you go. Didn't need to make a lot like that. All right, let me look at the release schedule while we're here to see what.
To answer your question, Ray, yeah. I mean, this movie's supposed to lead right into Justice League. So,
From
They're
what
going
I
to make a
see,
big deal off. Mm.
from what I see here, nothing is going to take Star Wars down in January. There's nothing I see in January that's even remotely, even Pride and Prejudice zombies, Zoolander 2 and Deadpool. So, all right, you know what? I'll agree with that. February 12th, that's when Star Wars is not #1. Because it looks like if it's not Zoolander, it's going to be Deadpool. And we all agree that Deadpool.
3, Star Wars will be 2, and Deadpool will be 1. That's what I predict.
Yeah, Zoolander 3, yeah. All right.
I'm going to say Deadpool's going to come in at second.
No
And then
way.
it's gonna, no, I think it is, and then it's going to take a couple of weeks to get done with 1.
No, man. Deadpool, I think. Well, you never know. You could be right. I mean,
I hope you're right, Ray. Honestly,
after Deadpool, let's see what
I don't
else
like
is there.
Deadpool to tell you the truth. So
Well, I like it, but I just think it's going to take a couple of weeks to get off the top, like to knock Star Wars off the top.
Again, if Deadpool doesn't, then it's going to take Batman vs Superman, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to
Or
take
Divergent. Well, I don't know if the Divergent can do it. Divergent, Elysium.
that movie looks awful. Divergent. It
Let me
really
tell you,
looks bad.
It's been very successful. I gotta say, and
But
I've
did
liked
you
them.
see the trailer for this one?
Not the new one, no.
Horrible. It looks awful.
And I've loved both of them, so the ones that were out.
Sorry, virgins everywhere.
So, all right, we'll have to see, and I'll look at the Deadpool trailers. Rob Liefeld would love that if it beats Star Wars. I'm sure. Remember when Marvel just didn't want to pay him for the name Deadpool and Cable, and they called them different names, and then the sales went to like drop drastically with Marvel, and they're like, all right, we got to call them Deadpool and Cable.
That actually happened?
Yeah, it did happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it did happen, actually. Marvel got cheap, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to pay you. And they're like, all right, well, what in the toilet? Yeah. I think they called, like, Cable, what, like Soldier X or something stupid. And Deadpool, what do they call him, like Merc? Or what do they call him?
I think it's Merc, or Merc with the mouth. I think
Yeah, that was just stupid. Yeah, that was just... That's what's calling Spider-Man Webhead or something. From...
Yeah.
And there's
What's
the
gonna happen?
title of the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
What's
That's
that?
it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's called Spectacular Spider-Man,
Oh, jeez.
which is like the comics. It was Amazing Spider-Man, it was Spectacular Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, Spider-Man, so...
I remember hearing Stan Lee talking about that when he first created this. He said about how when they left out the little hyphen in his name, it sort of hacked him off.
No, they have to have the hyphen. That's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but when they used to talk about it, and whenever he saw Spider-Man in print and somebody didn't have hyphen in it, Stanley said sort of like
It's a
mixed him
disgrace.
off.
Yeah. I feel the same way. Dan Slott feels the same way, because anytime he sees that, he flips. I flip too. That's not the way you got to put the hyphen in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's not like Superman and Batman. You've got to have that hyphen.
So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas, Happy New
Merry
Year.
Merry Christmas.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.